What's going on, guys? Big welcome to you all to our channel. We are Team Crushing the Meta. You're with D-Boy and we are back with the fourth reveal video for the Phantom Dragon set. This time we will talk about 3 cards that have been revealed actually yesterday, but the video is 1 day later. Alright, so this set covers Spike Brothers, Tachikaze Meikoli, and Shudo and we on our channel, we will only be covering Spike Brothers. If you haven't seen the other parts yet, you can check them out. The links will be in the description section below. That's part 1, part 2, and part 3. And we already have a lot of cards revealed. We have Rising Nova revealed, we have one of our triple R's revealed, which is a grade 2, and then we still are waiting for Acrobat Verdi. And with that, we will know if we will get one more triple R or not, because it's between us and Neokoni. Alright, this set will be revealed in the 30th of October in 2020, so there is something that is good in 2020, which is Spike Brother support, which is always good. Alright, so if you're new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like our videos, and let us know in the comment section below. What is your favorite card of this set till now? Is it Rising or is it something else? It could also be from a different clan. You could do that as well. Alright, let's jump into the content of this video. So first card we have is Liar Lips. Liar Lips is our Sentinel crit. So it's a crit with a 30k shield, 5k power of course. And the art is... that's it about the art. We have also the skill. As we said, it's a Sentinel crit, so between these crits you may have 4 of these and also 0 Merlin, or you could choose to have some Merlin and these. It's up to you, or the grade 1 PG. So it's just an extra crit, so you cannot have 4 copies of this and 4 other Sentinel. It's just a Sentinel. It's like a perfect guard but not a perfect guard. So the thing is with this card is I do feel that the crits in general, the Sentinel crits, are more made for the Protect clans. Why? Because Protect clans still get multiple Protect 1 in their hand, and sometimes you also see them discarding a Protect with a Sentinel or discarding a Sentinel with a Protect 1. And the reason for that is they do still have to keep some combo pieces in their hand, and they end up having so much PGs in hand that they sometimes just discard them. So having these 30k shields are very good in those clans because it does make a difference. But for a clan like Spike Brothers, which already played draws, it doesn't want to play less draws, it wants to play more draws, especially with the Rising Nova skill, with giving us Force 1 and Force 2 and being able to move it around. There is no reason to play this Sentinel crits. Yeah, one reason because of the art, but otherwise I don't really see this card being played. Maybe some people will tag 1 copy of her in the deck. I could see that happening, but me myself, I will not do that fast because I still think that the perfect guards make bigger difference. Between the older art and the new art, I actually like both. I like the older art because she kind of gives you the ball. She's passing you the ball and she's saying, too bad, that's fake. So that's kind of fun. But the new art looks a little bit more sexy, so that's definitely a positive thing. That I think most people just like the card because of that, and some people just play her also because of that. Alright, next card we have is the new grade 2 Barbarians. The thing is with this card, I really have been waiting for a card like this for Spike Brother for some time. But first of all, let's talk about the art before we go into the skill. The first thing I noticed about the cards, I thought that where his shoulder is, because he's kind of making a body check. We call that a body check. It's a kind of a high tackle, but it's not really a tackle. It's just like to put somebody off balance, or you put your body in there to then jump and receive the ball. Something like that. He is not really tackling the opponent, or he is just like, this opponent is so weak, I'll just bomb them and then they will fall off. One also important thing is that you don't see him having the ball or the opponent having the ball. So he's just not really going for the ball. He's just like putting his opponent off balance, and with that maybe somebody else will score or the opponent will not be able to receive the pass. The fun thing is about this card is where you see his opponent, I first hand thought that's a cape. Or a shadow or something like that. And with that I thought, well, a Spike with a card with a cape, that's kind of interesting because normally DP would have that or Nova Grapplers, so that's kind of strange. But no, it's just the opponent. So that's the fun thing about the card being the opponent and having no real colors. Give meaning that the opponent is really very weak. Or this card is very strong. Okay, for its skill, this unit gets plus 5k shield for each force marker on your circles, which means after riding into Rising, you already have 2 markers, so this card gets plus 10k shield, and the second time you ride, this card would be at least a 20k shield. If you ride into second Rising, then this would be a 25k shield, which is a lot. So if we compare this to the older card, which is Midgard, then first of all, this card has 10k body, while the other card has 9, and then the other card gets 10k shield, but only when you attack a grade 3, while this new card is way more flexible to be able to play. This is one of the cards that I will take in my deck, especially because I have an empty space in my grade 2 lineup, and I think that having 2 or 3 copies of this in the deck is kind of good. When you get him, you could just use him, and if not, you could just put him on the field. You could intercept with him later on if needed. It's also sometimes a target for your opponent to retire, so that's also good when you want to play some mind games for them to leave the grade 3 up there. It's good as well. Next card we have is a grade 3 version, which is called Bullet Liner. This card also have a very nice art. I like the colors on the card a lot. You can see the background, but also you can see like his fingers. He's like passing the ball like this, which is crazy. It's just like giving a pass. Well, here you go. I don't really have to put a lot of power into it. You see the face, the body. It's really nice. It makes me a little bit. Sometimes I have to think about the Juggernaut while looking at this card, but also in a different way, like in a mix with a Skydiver or something. So definitely a very nice art. He has Force, that's important, and he has Vanguard and Rearguard ability. If this card is chilling on a circle with a Force marker, and then he gets an extra 10k. Alright, so we have seen this with Provoke Needle and with the grade 1 version. So we have grade 1, grade 2, and grade 3 version. And this card is a rare, it's not even a common, it's a rare. Is this card good? Well, yes, because you could use his ability with Rising, because he doesn't cost a Counterblast, and sometimes with Cyclone you run out of Counterblasts. But with Cyclone, even if you don't have Counterblasts, you could still target him, and you could still gain the power from having those force markers. So Cyclone's actually better. And there is another card that is better, which is Juggernaut Maximum, because you could, with a grade 2, you could call Juggernaut Maximum in the early game, and then you could attack with him being a 23 attacker. Then he goes to Soul, and then you could call something to the field, which is another Juggernaut. And the Juggernaut will be very effective during your Rising turn, because the Juggernaut will attack for 23 with a force marker twice, because you could restand them with Cyclone. And that's one of the reasons why a Juggernaut in this deck is also very effective, and one of the reasons why people will still tag 1 or 2 Juggernauts, or at least 2 or 3, I mean 2 or 3 Juggernauts in their deck because of that material combo. But then you would have to run like 11 or 12 grade 2s, which is a lot. For me, at least, it's a lot for Force Clan that you don't really want to keep rewriting, and you're taking grade 2s out of the deck to play grade 3s, which, as we saw before, the grade 2 could be a huge amount of shield value. So again, for this card, I don't really see the card played that fast. I think that would see Cyclone and Maximum played more. Although Cyclone doesn't have a skill on the Rearguard circle, it's still, in my opinion, a better card choice to run than this card. And that's actually kind of it for this video. We don't really have that much of small reveals, and with not really a hard skill to explain. I would like to thank you all for watching. Thanks for all the support, the love you give to our channel. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like our videos, and as we said, let us know in the comment section below what is your favorite card of the whole set. For me, I can't choose because choosing for Rising is unfair because Rising is the VR. I like the Art of Lyre Lips, I like a lot of cards from the set, and I'm very happy with the support already. The only thing that I still hope for is we get a very good grade 2 that we may still have to make place for in our grade 2 lineup, because right now there are only the new Triple R grade 2 and Braki that I really want to run. Anything else I don't have to run. Alright, that's it for our video. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time.